All the hustle and the bustle of the holiday season is over, and you know, I can only speak for myself, but Doug and I were talking about this last night. Through the month of January and even into February, you start to kind of feel those doldrums of winter where, you know, the holiday season's over and then it's still cold and it's still fairly dark outside. So I thought we'd kind of take a look ahead to some brighter days. Beautiful glow up at Tamarack this morning, a gorgeous shot from our time-lapse camera right before the sun comes up, and you can see some of that valley fog that settles in and eventually mixes out by about mid-morning, and the ski lift is running, and so is everyone on the slopes. May Marina camera at McCall showing that morning fog burning off and giving us bluebird skies for this afternoon. A lot of sunshine to enjoy across the region as we're enjoying some brief ridging across the region. Sunrise and sunset times. Today the sun came up at 8:18 in the morning and it goes down at 5:19. Not sure if you noticed, but the sunset is a lot later than it was just a couple of weeks ago when it was at its earliest at 5:07 in the evening. And by the time we make it, that actually should say January 30th. Excuse me, I guess I'm taking a brain fart backwards here. But January 30th, 8:03 is when the sun comes up and 5:53 is when the sun goes down. So looking forward into the month of January, over the next 4 weeks, we gain 49 minutes of daylight. So gaining daylight just picks up in momentum as we cruise through the rest of meteorological winter, and the first month of meteorological spring is March. Meteorological spring, of course, begins on March 1st. We gain nearly an hour and 30 minutes of daylight just in the month of March. So brighter days ahead of us. Giving you a look at our January preview. This is what would be typical for the month of January in the Boise area, according to our 30-year climatological averages. We are at our coldest part of the year right now, climatologically speaking, and by the end of the month we should be seeing our afternoon highs topping out in the 40s, and then again as we gain more daylight we'll also see some warming temperatures and a higher sun angle as well. Here is the Climate Prediction Center's outlook for the month of January 2023. I'm not taking a step backwards into you know, the year 2022 here again. Equal chances of above and below average temperatures, though at least for the first half of January it does look like we'll be trending more of those above average temperatures, but this is just kind of an all things equal. Looks like we'll cruise through the month of January with a lot of events that will bring us valley rain and mountain snow as the precipitation outlook favors above average precipitation, so keeping that pattern wet across the west coast, and that does include the Intermountain region, our region as well. An active week ahead. That all starts off on Wednesday as we see the breeze kind of increasing for us. Our temperatures start to warm, and we may see some overnight snow that will eventually change over to rain through the day on Thursday as our temperatures warm. And for the rest of the week and into the next weekend, we're looking for high temperatures in the low 40s. So Frosty not hanging on any longer.
Pretty consistent too.
Yeah, he made it through Christmas though. You know, Frosty in the backyard. He stood tall from about, you know, the 10th of December all the way through Christmas and then melted on that 50-some degree day.
Yeah, I'm glad that when I came back from my trip, the snow was gone, so I didn't have to shovel it. What can I say? All right, Bree.